In our last video, we introduced the concept of being an industry referrer in factoring, a flexible, low-cost, home-based way to earn real income just by making connections. But now it's time to take it one step further. Because if you're going to succeed in this business, you need to know exactly what you're offering and who it's for. So, let's begin with a very important question. What exactly is commercial factoring? Let's set the record straight. Factoring is not a business loan. Unlike a bank that lends money and expects repayment with interest, a factor purchases a business's invoices, giving the business immediate access to cash, usually within 24 hours. So again, factoring is not a loan. With factoring, no debt is added to the business's balance sheet, and factoring requires no monthly loan repayments be made by the business. It's just a simple purchase and sale transaction between two parties, the business and the factor. One sells its invoices, the other purchases them. This is one of the key reasons factoring is so attractive to small and growing businesses, especially those who have been turned down for traditional bank financing. Here's the next thing you need to know. It is B2B and not B2C. Factoring only works for businesses that sell to other businesses. That means B2B only, not businesses that sell to individual consumers. So then, what type of businesses qualify for factoring? Well, for example, a manufacturing company that delivers products to wholesalers, or perhaps a janitorial service that cleans corporate offices rather than homes, or a trucking company hauling freight for a distributor. These are examples of businesses that send an invoice to another company and then wait 30, 60, even 90 days to get paid. Factoring allows them to get most of that money right away, and the factor waits for payment. So, what about credit? Well, it's important, but not the way you think. And here's where factoring gets really interesting. When a business applies for a traditional loan, the bank is laser focused on that business's credit. Can that business really pay you back? But with factoring, the credit conversation is dramatically different. Factors are much more concerned about the creditworthiness of the business's customers, because those are the companies that will ultimately pay the invoices. The light bulb in your head may have just turned on. And you're not alone. Factoring is a game changer for startups and younger companies that have thin credit files or short histories. They may not qualify for a bank loan, but they can qualify for factoring if they have reliable, creditworthy customers. So again, who uses factoring? Factoring clients tend to fall into a very specific group. They are businesses that sell B2B, businesses that offer net payment terms, 30, 60, or even 90 days, businesses that are growing fast and need working capital, and most commonly, businesses that have been turned down for a loan by a bank. Maybe these companies have just landed a big new contract. Maybe they are constantly waiting on payments from slow-paying customers. Or they may simply want to take on new jobs and attractive new customers without waiting for checks to arrive. That's where factoring, and you as a broker or referrer, step in. So is this really a gig that pays like a business? Now remember, most factoring referrers don't come from a finance background. They're teachers, Uber drivers, marketing consultants, real estate agents, just regular people who saw an opportunity to earn real recurring income by being in the right place at the right time and with the right knowledge. You're not building a brick and mortar store. You're not buying inventory. Your biggest investment is likely a few business cards and occasionally some coffee with a small business owner who needs help from you. Starting to get excited? In our next video, we'll show you exactly how to identify a good factoring prospect and how to ask the right questions so you know when it's time to make the introduction. If this sounds like the kind of opportunity you've been looking for, one with low overhead, high flexibility, and monthly commissions, hit subscribe and join us as we explore this industry step by step. And don't forget to check the links below for free resources, guides, and access to our broker community. Your factoring journey is just getting started.